What is up, everybody out there? Artist of Strong Style here. Here, we're going to play another game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Now this deck, okay. This deck is going to be running the Fableds with the Dark Worlds. Now, they are very similar and they are very different. I'll explain why. What's similar about them is that pretty much they are discarded monsters. When you discard them from your hand, they go to the graveyard, they will get effects. Like, okay, the Brow. When discarded from your hand to the graveyard by a card effect, you would draw another card. The Gold. When discarded to the graveyard from your hand, it gets special summoned. The Grapha. When discarded from your hand, goes to the graveyard. Destroy a monster. Destroy a card your opponent controls. The Snow. When discarded from your hand to the graveyard by a card effect, it searches for any card from your deck that is called Darkworld. The Silva. When discarded to the graveyard, special summon. So those are the Dark Worlds. Now I'll tell you the similarity between the Fables. When they are discarded, also some of them can be special summoned, some of them revive. Now I'll explain why. Okay. The Fabled Grimro. When you have a Fabled on the field, you can discard this from your hand to search for any Fabled card. Particularly the Fables don't have spell and trap cards. They just have monsters, so it's particularly just some search for another monster. When the Crus is discarded from the graveyard, from your hand to the graveyard, you special summon one level 4 or lower Fabled monster back to the field. When the Fabled Kushano is discarded from your monster zone to the graveyard, except Fabled Kanasho. When this card is in your hand when this card is in the graveyard is what I mean. You can send away one Fabled monster from your hand to the graveyard to bring back that Fabled Kanasho back to your hand, and the effect would go. It's a little switch around combo from when you have this in your graveyard. The Luri, it's just a low attack 1-star monster. When discarded, special summon it to the field. The Cerebro, when it is discarded from your hand to the graveyard, it gets special summoned. The Chawa, when discarded, you must discard the Chawa and another Fable to special summon the Chawa. And pretty much the one you are going to discard as well is going to get the effect, because they're going to be discarded cards you're going to do. The Ganashia, when it is summoned out, it becomes a regular 16 attacker. When it is discarded from the graveyard, it will be special summoned as well. It gains 200 attack more, but when it is destroyed, it would get banished. So now the difference is the Dark Worlds are dark monsters, the Fables are light monsters. Another thing what's different about them is that the Dark Worlds don't have tuners, but the Fables do have tuners. So yes, they are similar due to the effect of why they are discarded and they will get cards. So Dark World Dealings works for the Fables as well, because it's just discard one card. If you just discard a Fabled, they're gonna possibly get their effect. Some of them may not, but most of them do. Drag down into the grave. Reveal your opponent and yourself must reveal their hand. One of those cards they have to choose, and it'll get discarded from the graveyard. If you just have monsters that have an effect, well then they got to choose that one. They got no choice but to do it. Of course, Foolish Burial works to possibly throw away Grapha. If they want to, you can throw away Kushano, and that's your best choice. So again, Raigeki, yes. Gates of the Dark World, okay, it works for most of the Fables because they are Fiend-type monsters. To do this, you must banish away a Fiend-type monster. So, you can banish away the Grimro if it was in your graveyard, the Crus if you wanted to. The Kushano is a Fable. The Lure is a Fable. Now there's a little difference also. The Cerebro Chawa and the Ganasha are beast fabled monsters. Everything else is fiends. And yes, this can also work for, yes, through darkworlds. So if you wanted to banish one and throw away a fabled, you could throw away the Crus to special summon a level 4 or lower. You could throw away the Kashano. You could throw away the Cerebro. You can't throw away the Cerebro. You could throw away the Luri if you wish to, or the Kashano. Maybe Kashano's in your hand, you need it in the graveyard, so just throw that away and draw your extra card due to the effect of the Gates of the Dark World. And yes, all Fiend type monsters gain 300 attack, so yeah, if Grimmel's on the field, it would gain 300 attack more. Now, the reason why tuners, because you want to bring out, okay, another thing is that the Fables have synchro monsters, the Dark Worlds don't. So, Fable Leviathan is a level 10. It's not that hard to make, to tell you the truth. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you search for any, you can get back any 3 fabled monsters from your graveyard, add them to your hand, except for itself. So that's almost like if you wanted to bring back one of your synchro monsters as well. Fabled Reagan. When synchro summoned successfully into the field, if you have no cards in your hand by the minimum of 2, so if you just have 1 card in your hand, it's gonna let you draw up to 2 cards. So if you just have 1, you're gonna draw a card. If you have none, you'll draw 2 cards. And if you just have cards in your hand, well then you're not gonna get the effect of drawing cards. The Fabled Valkyrius. When synchro summoned successfully and on the field, what you can do is send away 1 Fiend type monster to the graveyard and draw 1 card. Now here's a little trick about the combo, what I said about Kushano. You can discard a Fabled to get Kushano, but you haven't even done the effect of Fabled Crus. So, Valkyrius. So maybe you want to throw away the Kushano once again to get the effect of drawing an extra card for Valkyries. It's a little combo effect. Now for the Reagan, Valkyries, and the Leviathan, you must use a Fable Tuner. Now of course, yeah, Black Rose Dragon you don't want to have to blow up the field if you need to. Now right here, Bleeds of the Diabolic Dragons. Okay, you need a Dark Tuner. Oh, my mistake. Okay, this card shouldn't have not been in here because I don't have any Dark Tuners. Let's take that out then. Because my tuners are particularly light monsters. Okay, so yeah, let's take that out. I forgot to take that out. Okay. Formula Synchron. You use any tuner and a non-tuner. You need a 2-star. So here's your 2-star right here. If you can pull it off. When this card is synchro summoned successfully and thrown in on the field, you get to draw 1 card. Now, what also Formula Synchron can do is it is a synchro tuner, but you can synchro summon on your opponent's turn. That's the cool thing about Formula Synchron. You can do it on your opponent's turn. So that's almost like if you wanted to already bring out Black Rose Dragon and blow up the entire field. Okay, you can do that if you're able to synchro summon to make a level 7. Then there's of course Goyo Guardian. You're gonna want to have Red Dragon Archfiend, good, a 6-star, a 8-star, Stardust Dragon, of course, Star Eater. This is to make an 11. It's not hard to make an 11, to tell you the truth. Star Eater is pretty powerful, not just because it's a 32 attack and a 28 defense, but the effect. When synchro summon, cards and effects cannot be activated. If this card attacks, it is unaffected by other card effects until the end of the damage step. Shooting Star Dragon. You must use a tuner synchro monster. There you go. You must also use Stardust Dragon. If you can pull this off, which I've done it so far, because this is like the only deck I know where you can do this. You must synchro summon both of them. And yes, like I told you, you can do it on your opponent's turn if you have Formula Synchron and Stardust Dragon. You can reveal the top 5 cards from your deck. Now, if any of them were tuner monsters, you can attack that many times for how many tuners you have in your hand. Well, from those 5 cards you drew. So, there you go. Another thing is when, of course, yeah. During either player's turn, when a card or effect will be activated and destroy a card on the field, you can negate the effect, and if you do, destroy it. Once per turn, when an opponent declares an attack, you can target the attacking monster, banish this card, and if you do, negate the attack. During the end phase, this card just comes right back. So that's the cool thing about shooting Star Dragon. Now, I'm able to do this sometimes, but it does take some time to do this, and it's making shooting Quasar Dragon. You must use a tuner synchro monster and any level to make a 12. Most likely the easiest way is to do Formula Synchron and use any 2 5-star monsters. It's not hard to, okay, it can be tricky to do, but if you could pull this off, this is what shooting Quasar Dragon does. The maximum of number, of course, attacks per battle to the number of non-tuner monsters used. Okay, yeah, my mistake. The card's maximum number of attacks per turn equal to the number of non-tuner monsters. So particularly for how many monsters you used out of synchro summoning without using Formula Synchron. So if there was just 2 you used, you can attack 2 more times with the shooting Quasar Dragon. Once per turn, during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated, you can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. When this card leaves the field, you can special summon 1 shooting Star Dragon from your extra deck. That is pretty intense. Now, this is why you're shooting Quasar Dragon, because it's possible to do it. You may not be able to get it, but it is a fun card to use in this deck. And I've done it a couple of times already. But yes, you can make shooting Star Dragon, and of course, it is possible to make Formula Synchron. So particularly the only way you're going to do that is by Luri and Chawa. Any other you can make. So, that was the deck I just showed you. Now let's play it now. Let's just say we're going to go against Arcana. Shooting. Let's see if it can do it. If not, well then you'll just see how a fabled darkworld works together. And I'm gonna go second. It doesn't look like an okay hand though, unless you draw okay, I didn't draw one, but okay, this is gonna suck a bit. Okay, of course, yeah, activate gates. Now, okay, yeah, I don't want to throw away Grimo, but I'm just gonna have to summon it out then. Because yeah, it would gain, so now it's a 2000 because it has gates on it. When you have a fabled on the field, discard. Draw for 1. Well, draw for, you can get anyone you want. So I'm just going to go with getting the... I'm going to choose to get... I'll go with the tune already. I'll go Cerebro. Drag down into the grave. So, out of his cards, he has Dark Magic Attack and Polymerization. I'm going to throw away Dark Magic Attack. He's going to throw away my Snow. Snow, draw, and then when Snow is thrown into the graveyard by a card effect, search for any. So I will choose to get... Let's get a Grapha, okay. Darkworld dealings. Draw one. Okay, I threw away a Chris. I will... Do I want to draw or do I want to destroy? I'll throw away Grapha. Grapha, when thrown into the graveyard, destroy a card. I'll destroy Prisma. So he has no monsters. Now here's the thing, I haven't even done the effect yet. So I will banish away a snow to draw 2 more cards because of Gates, draw a card, and when thrown to the graveyard, draw another card. Now here's what I can do. Special summon by throwing away another Fabled. So I will discard, special summon the Chawa, and special summon the Cerebral. Now, I can synchro summon to make a level 6 or make a level 5. That would be summoning out Reagan, but I have 2 cards in my hands. I'm just gonna attack right now. So, Fabled is 2000, make an attack. He plays Call the Haunted to bring back a Dark Magician. Continue my attack? No, I will not. So then, what to do? He's going to attack the Grimroll, I know that. But I'll let it go. Go ahead, attack the Grimroll. But he has Polymerization in his hand, unless he has something to do... Okay, no, reinforcing the army. Another Prisma. Prisma, does he have a copy to do it? He's gonna choose his Dark Flare Knight. Throw away Dark Magician. Call the Haunt right back. Oh god, this is gonna really suck. He's gonna kill all my monsters. And throw away another Dark Magician. Oh god. Dark Magician attack. He just threw out 3 monsters and he's just gonna attack. Because it copies Dark Magician, so it is a Dark Magician to attack. And a 3rd Dark Magician attack. So you just throw away my 3 monsters. That was no good. But of course, yeah, good thing I just drew Dark Hole. Next, I will... What do I have? Alright then. Summon out my snow. When you have a Darkworld in your hand, you can special summon out the Grapha by getting your snow right back. Special summon the Grapha. Now, I will do the effect of Darkworld, Gates of Darkworld. I will throw away my Brow to search for a Darkworld. So Darkworld dealings. Set Storming. Activate Darkworld dealings. Throw away the Chris. When Chris is discarded, special summon any level 4 or lower. So, the Cerebral, special summon. Set Mirror Force. Synchro summon into Leviathan. And Leviathan's a Fiend type monster, so it becomes 33. Attack with the Fabled Leviathan. Dang, okay, that was not good. It just comes back. That was not I had a chance right there, but no, you can post it right back. Emergency call just to get another Prisma. King of Swamps to get polymerization. Summon out Prisma. Attack with the Prisma. I'll let it go. Because he can't copy to another Dark Magician. Foolish Burial, okay. Yes, you're gonna want a Foolish Burial. You're Kushano. But you have no... You have nothing right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw away my Kushano into the graveyard. Okay, this time I'm gonna have to do it. End phase, he has nothing on the field. Come on, draw. Yes, okay, I did draw. Into a... Now, it does not work for Gates of Darkworld because it's not a Fiend type. But what I will do is... Okay, no. Do the effect of Kushano. Kushano, get to my hands. Throw away Cerebral. Cerebral. To the field. I'll put in attack mode just because there are no monsters. Now, I'll just make an attack of 1,000. That's fine by me. End phase. He ends his turn. Draw. Now, this is a Fiend type monster, so... Activate. Discard my Crus. Discard Kushano. Draw. Crus. Very good. Kushano. Back to my hand. Throw away Crus. Crus's effect, special summon one. Dreamroll. Gates of Darkworld again. Gates of Darkworld, activate. Discard, throw away my other Crus. Throw away Kushano, draw a card, okay. Now, I will Synchro to make a level 6. Goyle Guardian. Discard, discard. Synchro Summon. Attack for 28. So that's how this deck works. You're using your hand and your graveyard like nothing. Instantly. Okay, I have Grimroll, but I don't want to do anything. I'll have Grimroll in my hand. I'll just make an attack for using Goyle Guardian. He's down to 14. I'm at 5,800 still. If he doesn't play anything, I'll do an attack. A set. Okay. If that's a set card... Let's see what this is gonna be then. Is he gonna play anything? Birthright. Birthright lets you special summon any normal monster. Just like Dark Magician. It's a normal. Continue the attack? Yes, I will. Use Goyle Guardian? Yes, I will. I will take control of his Dark Magician. End. Another backfield card. Okay. Activate Gates of the Darkworld. Throw away my Snow. Discard Silva. Get my hand when Silva's discarded. Special summon. Back to my hand. Special summon. Grapha. Get Silva right back to my hands. That's how this deck works. You just keep on going and going over and over. Changes Dark Magician to attack mode. I will make an attack with Grapha. Damn. Mirror Force. Ouch. Make an attack. Yes, I will. I will play my Mirror Force then. Kashana, okay. Summon it out. When you have a fabled on the field, you can discard. Search for any. Okay, Lurie. Let me see, I discarded Kushano. What do I want? Oh yeah, discard one, my mistake. Remove one. Remove a Grimro. Then discard my Scylla. When Scylla gets discarded, special summon. Grappa, right back. Put it back to the field. Make an attack. And that's a game. So yeah, I was not able to do Stardust Dragon, Shooting Star Dragon, or Shooting Quasar Dragon, but at least that's how you see how a fabled Darkworld, when they're combined, that's how they work. So, I'm here to show you this. So, like, comment, subscribe. I'll be showing more of this game, more of Knights of the Old Republic, more other games that I play. I'm on Wrath Games. My name is Aaron because I do the deck profiles there. Check out Wrath Games. It's so awesome. So, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.